to another video. Y'all got it. It's your girl. Listen, the T on MPD and relationships. Listen, welcome back to another video. To all of my new subscribers and new family members, hey y'all, welcome. And y'all know fam, to my tribe and family at large, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Listen guys, thank you so much for all of you that support the channel and come to the live streams. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hitting the like button. I just wanted to say thank you. All right. And also, y'all know I'm always plugging our live stream. Y'all know I want to make sure that y'all get to the meat of the matter. And that live stream is really what takes us into what matters most about our healing. Okay. So turn on your notification bells to make sure that when we go live, you do get that notification, and make sure you check up on the channel's posting page or the community tab. So you know if there are any major changes or to the schedule or whatever, then usually I will post it there as well. Let's see. Also, y'all know I'm always asking y'all to help your girl out with that like button. Okay. Y'all know I am. Y'all know the goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes. If you rocks with your girl, y'all hit that like button, hit that like, but y'all hit that like button for your girl, please. Thank you. Also, let me jump right to it. Listen, pick up your copy of Seduced by Satan. I want y'all to pick that copy up today. Okay, this is gonna be your next good read. All right, if you're getting ready to take a trip, recommend it to your book club. Y'all, this is a jaw dropper. I tell y'all all the time, a showstopper. Okay, it's your clench my pearls. Okay, yeah, that right there. And if you've seen some of the comments, you know, people have left in the comments and we're talking about, you know, how that book is like really just a page turner. You know, it's hard to put it down. And it is, because it is definitely showcasing how these birds actually get down. Y'all, this is based on a true story. This is not fictional. Okay, it is based on a true story, and it is definitely impactful to you. It will be impactful to your knowledge of how they actually, a cerebral / somatic narcissist gets down with their supply when they have multiples too, y'all. All right, so y'all pick that copy up today. The link is pinned in the description below. Okay, y'all, let's jump into the topic of this video. I want to talk about this, y'all, because y'all know that narcissists are very concerned about their image. Okay, they're very concerned about how people perceive them or how people view them, you know. And a lot of times what you will see with these narcissists is you actually see the fact that they will almost become like what we call altruistic. You know, they do anything for anybody. Oh, they just want to help. They want to help because they want to maintain a certain image. But what happens though when your departure, when you're discarded, either, you know, the narcissist discards you, you force them to do it, or they force you to do it. You know, what happens when your discard questions their image? Ooh, y'all. Okay, now I'm going to tell you, this usually happens, okay? This usually happens when the supply does the discard, okay? Because remember, a narcissist they will not typically do a final discard, because narcissists are soul hunters and they collect souls, okay? So they're not trying to get rid of you. They're just trying to put you on a break, period. Okay, but when that discard begins to make people question their image, y'all are going to see a completely different side of the narcissist. And I'm gonna give it to you a couple of different ways, because I want y'all to understand something. This is a power tool for you. Okay, this is a power tool, and I want you to understand that when it does question their image and they go in the negative direction where they start to do that smear campaign, well, remember, they had already started it with the family. That's why, you know, when you were going around the family towards the end, they were all looking at you crazy, you know, treating you cold and everything else, because the narcissist had already began telling their lies, because they knew that they were getting ready to get rid of you, you know, put you on a break, so to speak, or whatever it is they do. Okay, so let's get into it. So when the discard happens, and you guys if you have gone ahead and, you know, did what you needed to do, because the narcissist forced you to do that, okay, then you get to a space where you're trying to heal and move forward, but also too, if it was done in such a way where you were confused, maybe the narcissist did something to you that you just like, okay, I can't take this anymore. Okay, so in that type of situation, you probably say, you know what, I'm out. I've taken enough. I'm not doing this anymore, or whatever. That caught the narcissist by surprise. And so now, and you did it in such a way where now you may have like updated social media pages, took them off of your page. You blocked them. You know, you did all it. Maybe you even closed down your social media pages. So no one was seeing activity of the two of you, you know, anything like that. Okay, so now what you have just done, when you do something like that, woo, y'all, because they will protect their image before their own children. Yeah, I said it. They will. These backwards walking giraffes are some whole birds. I'm telling you, they are, when I tell you the epitome of selfish, that's what they are. So they care more about their image more so than just about anything. It's right up there with the supply. Okay. So when you do that, what you do is you actually bring when you get rid of them first, you bring their image into question, possibly to other people. Now, this may not necessarily be, but the narcissist is going to perceive it that way. You have caused a narcissistic injury because guess what? They weren't expecting you to get rid of them. They're supposed to be doing it to you, and they're supposed to be leaving you with no closure. So when they do decide to come back, you're going to open, the door is going to be swinging on both hinges wide open for them to come back. Now you done went your behind over there and you done let this narcissist know you're not going to do that. So if they're going in the negative direction, y'all better watch out. But I want you to understand something. If they're going in that negative direction, don't feed into the smear campaign, because that's the first thing they're going to try to do. They're going to take you through that smear campaign. And I know y'all going to drop a comment below. I want to see what they actually did to you. Drop a comment below. Let me know what happened. They're going to go in that smear campaign. They're going to begin to tell people, you know, you crazy. That's the number one thing they're going to say, that you crazy. You tried to make them lose their mind. You know, you tried to take their money. You stole from them. Everything that they're saying in the smear campaign is actually a confession to what they actually did to you. Okay? What they actually did to you. Now, there's another side too. But if they feel like they have enough support that will support them and know them, and you don't have that type of support, this is usually the direction that they are going to go in, is that smear campaign. Because what it is just let me jump ahead. Okay, and try to clear this mess up or get ahead of the breakup. So when people start asking questions, they're gonna go ahead and tell them this, all these different lies. Now, on the flip side of that, there's a flip side. On the flip side of this thing, when that discard begins to bring their image into question, the flip side of that is this. If y'all have like equal support, or it's an equal playing field, and they weren't ready for that, this is where you're going to see them actually come harder for you. They're going to tell you that they don't know why you did that to them. Why do y'all have to go through this? Why are you treating them this way? Now, never mind everything that they did to you. Now they're going to try to run this guilt trip on you. They're going to try to make you feel like you didn't give them an opportunity. You never paid attention to the fact that they had told you about all of the different stuff that they had gone through. And so basically what they're going to try to paint a picture as is that you took advantage of them when they actually took advantage of you. And so they're going to use that to try to put a guilt trip on you and try to make you come back like all of the stuff that you had experienced in that relationship was just your imagination. Y'all, these clowns when I tell you manipulative, oh man. The way they play games, or the word play that they use, and how they manipulate you through guilt and all of this different stuff. This is what they're going to do. Why are they doing that? Because they don't have another avenue. They don't know what else to do or how else to pull you back in, because now the playing field with support is kind of equal. You see what I'm saying? When it's not equal, they're going to go to the negative. When they know that they got more support than you do, they're going to go to the negative. They're going to try to paint you out as being this horrible person. But baby, when when the support is kind of equal level, yeah, they're going to come back and try to put a guilt trip on you. They're going to try to make you feel like you actually, you've harmed them. You lied to them. You deceived them. You did all of this stuff to them because they never want that image to be brought into question. But because of the presence that you held in their lives, it is going to create a ripple in their surroundings. And people are going to be asking, like, what happened? You know, because remember when the narcissist brought you around, they were talking about how wonderful you were. What a blessing, and how their life has been changed forever since you came into their lives. Okay, so now they got to go from that, okay, to this. Now they got to explain what happened here, honey. And let me tell you something. All the while that they sitting there having to go through this with you, because they don't know how this is going to turn out, how people are going to look at them, they are seething with anger. Okay, so I want you to understand something. Watch out, because if you ever do this and bring that image into question, I don't care whether they go smear campaign or whether they're over there trying to guilt trip you into coming back because they don't want the backlash from the people around them. When you do get back over there, if you go back, it's going to, listen, that narcissist is going to punish you. Okay? Oh, it's going down. And some of y'all done experienced this. That's listening to this video. You experienced it. Y'all saw that narcissist gave it to you for the old, the new, the borrowed, and the blue. It was so much worse when you went back. And I always tell y'all, it's worse when you go back. Don't go back to these clowns because they crazy. But yeah, that's what they're going to do. You better watch out, because I'm telling you, they are going to literally try to destroy the essence of who you are. Because you made them, you gave them that narcissistic injury, and you possibly brought in this stellar image that they had painted to everyone. And it was a whole lie. All right? So I want y'all to understand that. Be careful. You know, when you leave these birds, don't you ever go back, but this is what happens. All right, family. So take really good care of yourselves, okay? Be kind to yourself as you heal. I love you all, and I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.